It's not going to be far. It's very near, by the grace of God.
Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate that correction. So probably let me put that to the head of the pathologist now. I don't know. That's attacking him as an yes. So what that simply means, what he's teaching in his classes or somewhere else is different from what he's practicing. Because I can say it that he himself, he will know that the result he read out there is something wrong with that result. So he allowed himself to be used by the politician, by the state. So which is not giving us a name. And as I said, let's leave the enemy, as you said. Everybody will be saying, okay, doctor. They will use the word generally, not trying to single this.
To write a petition to MDCN. We can, for them to sanction such people who came out to disregard. So a petition will be sent to MDCN, Nigeria Medical Dental Council, about that doctor. So a disciplinary action can be taken against him.
Mr. Wale,
God bless you,
Dr.
Sir.
Water, look, I somehow I want to be discouraged at the confidence I have with you people with this your last statement. Quickly, let's go back to the case of Timothy. Is it not one person that read the autopsy then? Did they sack the person? Did they do anything to the person? The answer is no. Look, when the government are doing things, the people they are using to do these things, they back them up to the last. There is no amount of letter you write that can really sack them. Oh, so the thing we need to do now is just let's us forget about who read, who did not read. Our goal is this, to get to the bottom of this issue and get this justice done. Let's keep who read, who did not read, that one is their own business. Let's be focused on this very thing we are pursuing and ensure also that Baba's autopsy is done. This is our goal, and ensure that we get this justice for him. Then, Mr. Wale, please check your DM. I've been writing to you, not responding. Check. Thank you.
Dr. Water, I don't know what you specialize in, but I would obviously like to know, and I want to say to Mr. Wale, and I'm saying Mr. because you're a surgeon and a cardiologist, thank you for your input, and I agree with what Patholøgist said. If we try and fight anybody who the government puts forward, I think we'll start going down a rabbit hole. But I just want to ask Mr. Wale and Dr. Water, as you've confirmed that you're doctors and surgeons, is it possible that a toxicology can be inconclusive, but you can still do an autopsy? I don't know, because I'm not a pathologist, I'm a gastroenterologist, so I don't know. But that sounds like that doesn't sound right to me.
Okay. Let me just give you say something. A toxicology might be inconclusive for some reason and to some reasons. And at the same time, when we are talking about inconclusive in this case, there's nothing like inconclusive here. They just generated that word to castigate the issue or to shift our attention. Because this is something that has been taken to America for 10 weeks plus 4 weeks. There's no inconclusive there. So if it is inconclusive, right from the first paragraph, that is when we have to be noted. But this is inconclusive simply because. And there are no because. Like, you can't tell me a corpse of 1 week, it has decomposed. When it's not even embalmed, it's already on the ground. So when you put somebody beneath the ground, it doesn't decompose easily like that. So those theories are not there. So I won't buy that idea. So to me, the inconclusiveness is a generated language to confuse people and feel that they are doing something. That's the way I feel it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Just like Dr. Wale said, which I also said before, it was a script. It was a script. They just say, they write the script and say part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 like that. So there was nothing like that. That's why I said even the doctor that read the results know that there was nothing like that. So it was just a script, just that the Lagos State government is trying to sell the movie to us. So it was a script. And as Patholøgist said, the stuff is that, okay, let's continue with our own private test that we want to do. And because that's what happened in the case of Timothy too. But it's a shame that we have to go through this process. We don't be our home people that we believe that are going to give us a result in the first place. They are not giving us. So which simply means if something like that happen in the future too, we are not expecting anything from the first report or something like that. So it's a shame that we have to go through this all the time that there is a case like this. So
I let me just
sorry, Dr. Sidious, hold on, please. Let me just ask this question because the both of you are here now. Please let me and nurses in the house, just wait. Bio billion.
yeah, I'm here.
What you read the other time, I'm trying to kind of go through it. I don't know. The is it the chemicals or the drugs or the whatever they found in his body?
The amphetamine.
Yeah, the amphetamine. Was it discovered by the toxicology or autopsy? I don't know.
It is the autopsy.
Okay.
Autopsy?
Yes, that was what they wrote. It's from the autopsy. That's why to tell you they are lying. Autopsy cannot.
Autopsy does not.
Autopsy
cannot determine the toxicology on the part of the body.
Autopsy is
where they are mistaken.
outside.
Fog.
It is
Guys
yes,
That's where they are mistaken.
Hold on. Nigeria, my country. Hold on. When Bayo was reading that, I was thinking I was hearing double, but I wanted him to learn. I was thinking maybe I will see somebody that will point our attention to that. So I was not like, oh, okay, let me check myself. The difference between autopsy and I'm an architect, I'm not a doctor, you know. So I now checked and I found out autopsy my chemical go as paracetamol.
at all.
So that's why I say let me ask the doctor. Bio billion. Hold on. Bio billion. Can you confirm? Can you go through that part that stated that the autopsy shows that amphetamine?
Okay.
So that we'll be sure, because like Vegetable said, a lot of people, I was on a platform before I came on live, and people were started, in fact, people don't used to farabale and examine things, you know. They just started making bashing. In fact, some people have said that Baba too, the way he's doing, Baba is not for justice. I was like, are these people human beings? Are they human beings? You know? Okay.
Please, can I speak?
Okay, Yeti, please speak before Bill find that out.
Thank you. You know, you're talking about. I came from another platform where they almost, scattered my brain. And while I was trying to make,
hold on, man. But as the moment you arrive this platform, your brain is okay now, Abi.
My brain is more than okay.
What is what?
I was on the platform on the comment section, and I saw the drift of the discussion. So I requested to go up. And I tried to correct all the things that we're discussing here. And before I knew it, I was dropped. Oh, no, go and learn. I was dropped. And I was now trying to put my comments to say, look, you can drop me, but I know exactly what I'm talking about. You cannot be discussing headlines. You haven't even read the report. You have not read the publication to see that what these guys are trying to do is to gaslight you. The report is clear about what they said at the inquest, but they now added a new line of possibility.
Simple.
Possibility. Okay. And you guys are now sitting on possibility as... And then the next thing is, Baba is not doing well. Baba is this, we had this legal team. I said, well, I'm not a fan of buck passing. I don't like this. Can we deal with the issue here? We can't deal with something that is beyond your control. And then the next thing, you muted me. I said, okay, fine, thank you. But at least I'll stand for the truth. You can't come here.
Yes,
I didn't say good morning. I didn't say good afternoon. I didn't say anything. I was just so passionate.
That is why the platform.
Thank you, everyone on the panel.
That is why the platform is inconclusive.
Like I was saying, the report is trying to do those two things. You can see very well in that report, they are trying to exonerate that nurse. So from exonerating that nurse, because that nurse knows much better. That nurse knows much better. And if they implicate that nurse, the nurse will speak. So that's why they try to bypass and exonerated that nurse. Why would you see amphetamine in the body? You didn't see ceftriaxone. Is it possible? Ceftriaxone, which is an injection that can last up to 3 weeks in the body system, and amphetamine that expires after 8 hours. Seen in the body.
Yes,
yeah, but Mr. Wale, just and Dr. Walter, when the police gave their statement back in September, or was it October? They mentioned that the Mohbad was given 5 midazolam injection. I'm not trying. That gives us even more room for us to want to hear from the nurse, because why would you be given 5 injections of midazolam? What stage did you...
She said that.
Yeah.
No, it was 3. It was 3.
I thought they said 5. Was it 3?
No. They met 5 injections, syringe and needle. 2 were not used. 3 was used. And that 2 that was used, the nurse claimed that she gave ceftriaxone, which is 5 ml on each one, on 2, and then tetanus tozoid and paracetamol, which of course none was found on their possibility.
Yeah, we need the nurse to come, because if you're giving someone that amount of dosage, it means that midazolam I give to a patient when I want them to be sedated so they can be comfortable. So why would she be giving it to Mohbad? We need to know what state she found him in. So regardless of what they say now, the authorities said out of their mouth that they gave him something for him to be comfortable, which means we need to know what state he was found in the first place. Do you see where I'm going?
Your daddy, I don't know whether you will come out today again, because if I will find out from some other pathologists inside among those people who performed that autopsy.
Today is Friday. I might come out.
Listen, I will call 1 or 2 of them that I know they are my mates. We will talk, and honestly, on confidential level, they will tell me. That's where we will come back to.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Honorable Young Daddy, as I said earlier, and that's what Dr. Wale just said now, that the Lagos State government, it was after the Mohbad body was exhumed from the ground, and that was when they are briefed about the story, and that is why they are trying to cover their home person, and that's why they started writing those scripts. I call it scripts. They are not results.
Sorry.
They are movie scripts.
Sorry, Oluomo, Mr. Oluomo, you know go kill me for here. Which one? She went to do cover pathologist.
So
wow.
They are writing scripts. Those ones are not results. Benny. And that's what Dr. Wale said now. The Lagos State government is trying to use their result to bring out some people from that case. And that's what Dr. Wale just mentioned, especially that nurse. In the first place,
SH0ÇKING has made an application. Like a Danish scriptologist. Oh my God. SH0ÇKING has made some application and requested for this set of people to come to the inquest. I know that.
Yes.
I know they are trying to hide the nurse. I know that. Because what I feel here, my opinion is that from the beginning of this case, they wanted to pin it on the nurse for secondary murder. Probably she will just bash 7 years. And maybe if you don't serve 1 term, 1 year, they'll just come out and move them, relocate and go anywhere. They used to Cotonou. She relocate them to Cotonou. Nobody knows her picture. You know, before myself, nobody even sabi her face. We don't even see her picture for a year. You understand? So, but when the whole case started evolving and people started bringing out brilliant, brilliant investigative, cannot take me. Analysis. Credible, excellent analysis. They now find out that they will look foolish if they should pin it on this nurse. And that nurse myself, you know, no go ban the nurse here. She's from a war. The nurse will get she's from a war. You know. Then I said, okay, let's change this thing. Blah blah blah. Let us give them another one. That's why they declare inconclusive. Meanwhile, Baba will do his own pathology, toxicology and this thing. Baba will condone. Even the government should come and tell us the truth. You're not getting it. For example, let us assume that Mohbad was killed. No, it's obvious he was killed. Let us assume that Mohbad was what death was obvious. So he was shot. Let's assume Mohbad was shot with gun. And they did their autopsy, and they said Mohbad was shot. Baba, we still do that autopsy, sir. Imitadi, Baba, she must autopsy. So make Baba the hear. People that are close to Baba, PA Baba, Emagbo, at the PR. Egbudo gbadawa láti police station gẹ́gẹ́ pé ẹ fìjà fọlọ́run. Rárá o, Ọlọ́run ló ti ń bá wa jà, Ọlọ́run ló dẹ̀ máa fún wa strength, a máa fi jà parí. So please, private autopsies, let's follow up. Let's do it. And I bless the people that are working on the ground. I will not be able to say much, but I've been seeing some, I've been hearing some things flying around. The people that took this case upon themselves to personally, in their own power, do one or two things just to help Baba. God bless every one of you. It is well, it is good, it is fine. We'll continue. Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Whether you like it or yes, we are not gullible people. We can call our platform inconclusive, but our brain is conclusive. We analyze and we see reasons to, Because Mr. Blow is on today. No, he's like, actually, they were there.
York, sorry. Do you know that it's also possible that even the government did not release what we are discussing now? There is all these rubbish people again.
But no, they get that one class. Say, you the one
that do that.
If you say that one class, it be that
just to divert attention.
Okay,
because this report
you did not
is too rubbish.
You did
to
not
say
notice what
is released by government.
Wait, now you did not notice what what's it called? What Ish said just now. Ish said that he just stamp. They don't see where they sign now. I'm suspecting that our class. Anybody can write any. Now, if you Google, what is it they call them? If you Google the cable, you go see their letter headed though. No. You go computer center, they go open a drive time online. Back. If you be saying a Dawa, I'm suspecting Dawa class, I swear down. And I go make my findings. I'll make my findings.
It's obvious that this was not written by a professional. I mean, I'm sure Dr. Wale and Dr. Water can look at this and think, this doesn't correspond, like what I was saying earlier. It just seems quite incompetent that somebody who's professional would write this kind of report. But I have to ask, is it, I know I'm in the UK, okay, and this may sound really stupid, but can you just take a logo of, let's say, HCA Healthcare or the NHS and put it on the letterhead and use it without any sort of repercussions? Can you just do that, even in Nigeria? Even if supposedly or allegedly Dawa did this, would he not get in trouble for that? I don't know. I don't know where you are, Dr. Water, but can you do that?
There are signatures on the document. I just checked. But it's meant to be received on an official document. Received and all those stuff. But the signature is quite faint. Might be fake as well. I'm just saying.
Okay, thank you.
The document is CTC, not Daddy. That document is CTC. If you look at the old CTC that you have, you see it was signed through certified true copy. It was signed by the magistrate, the secretary of the magistrate. That woman was one that signed it out upon release. It is the CTC. So I don't know why the CTC is the one that is giving it out when the Lagos State is supposed to give it to the the legal team that Baba has requested for it.
I'm sorry, but I believe that the whatever the lawyers are collecting should be the original copy of whatever they said they collected from NMS, not the interpreted one.
No,
so that the pathologists of Baba can reanalyze it and come up with their own findings. We shouldn't depend on what Lagos State is pushing out. Right. You understand?
And whatever copy that they made available, it is the one from the NMS is 4 pages. They only made 1 page available, page 2. The copy from the CTC, from the magistrate court, is 9 pages, 11 pages. They only made 4 or 6 ones available. So I don't know why. I don't know. It's just skeptical. It's not straight.
I'm sorry, Bayo. Yes. Another thing is that the pathologist was at the inquest and he read out a report. In that report, it did not say possibility of drug use.
I wonder.
He had his own report with they could not ascertain, and so the report was inconclusive. Now, where did they conclude it with this possibility? Our lawyers need to get on board and do their job and do the investigation. Then that report from NMS needs to be verified, and NMS also. This really come out of NMS because last week we had a different report, and now this week we have an NMS report. How did they generate NMS report overnight? That needs to be confirmed. So we should look at talking to our team to do the needful, verify that document first, and then also get the original unredacted report, the one that is pure, that is uncensored. They should collect that. Not what Lagos State has translated, and they could not even get people to translate it, to even decode it. So let them bring it, so that other people can, the real pathologists can look at it and give their own position. You know, we're not going to allow them to just be throwing things at us. They can go and sponsor as many. And when every time we push back, they know that we haven't taken their nonsense. They'll go and, re-strategize. So we'll keep working and we keep re-strategizing too until we get to where we're going. Because we're going to get this justice. They can only try. They did more than this for, what's his name? Timothy Adegoke. The justice still came. In fact, after that, they didn't pain them. They removed the judge. The Judicial Council still said, no, judge is not going anywhere. It's not yet time for her to retire. So when God is working, nobody can stop it. But we're not going to fold our arms and allow people to be throwing us up and down, and then we'll be jumping on their propaganda. We're not going to analyze their propaganda. We're going to analyze the real issues. And that's why I want to thank Dr. Walter and Dr. Wale this morning, because, they've really shed light on it. And if doctors or pathologists that wrote this nonsense report are listening, then they'll know that they're not talking to fools. They're talking to people who know their onions and can question the nonsense that they've put out. So maybe they need to go back to the drawing board and go and rewrite that report, because it's making all of them look stupid, and their medical licenses should be submitted. So that's just my position. Thank you.
Whether it is rewritten or not, we are not taking that one.
No, just as a festival. No, we have to do a private autopsy. But that private autopsy we're not going back on that.
It's a must.
Even if it's only one bone, they give back to Baba.
But baby. Yes, in as much as the American laboratory denied that report, nobody is going to take it from them until we have the certified true copy from that American laboratory. Yeah. Simple as ABC. If they can't produce that one, we are not accepting. So that we will be able to verify from the laboratory.
Mr. Wale, I don't want you to waste your energy, because we need your energy for something else. You see, are you telling me that America will bring such a result? Remember what you just said, that one drug lasts for 3 weeks, while the other lasts for 8 hours, and the one for 3 weeks wasn't seen. It is the one for 8 hours that was seen. Are you telling me that such reports can come from that kind of place called America? So please, this your energy, I beg you, like me in particular. We need it for something more. Please.
No, thank you. No problem.
Brought out a cogent point, and that point is, in fact, can nail them down anywhere. To be honest. Thank you.
Cake. Thank you, Bossman.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone.
Sorry, Bossman. Can you bring Lagata up? Drop me, please.
Okay. Lagata never send request now. Why? Why they are looking for Lagata?
This is my first time on Honorable York Daddy's platform, and I was actually privy to the information that came out today from the news, and it doesn't make no sense to me. So you shouldn't even treat that. Just like York Daddy has said, I'm suspecting that man from the other side. He's the one doing that job for them. Any information, we're not going to treat it. Giving it to, treating is like you are dancing to the information. It's inconsequential information. We shouldn't let that to swerve us away from we looking for the path of justice for Mohbad. Now, I just want to talk about the lab. That lab that they took it to in America, that is the indictment. We're going to indict that government. Like I said, myself and Tim Lagata and some other people, we are hosting a protest right in front of that lab this month. We haven't picked a date yet. We are going to host a protest in front of that lab this month before the corona inquest. We are going to march down there. We are going to force the lab to grant a press conference under Magboni Lagos State. If you want to do the needful, write a petition, sue the Lagos State government. If at all they come out that they did not send that thing to America, we are going to force them. If the CNN need to pick it, I just came back. We are going to escalate this matter. Now, we've been looking for how to indict this government, and they've danced into the sack that we actually want them to dance into. When they said they took this test to the US, I was laughing at them. I was just like, hey, let them just come and forget, because America, you don't mess with America. When it comes to information with a text, I was just relaxing to like, let's see what's going to come out of it, because when they come out with any result, we can always go there to verify. But if you go down there, we are going to march down there. We are going to pick up a date, maybe this week, and then we want everybody in Pennsylvania. If you're living not too far from Pennsylvania, or from DC, New Jersey, Virginia, Maryland, anywhere around that area, meet us there when we fix the date. We are going to go down there. It's going to be just a 2-3 hours protest. We're going to call out the lab. We let them come. We give them a document. We tell them they must organize. They must do a press conference, and they need to respond to Lagos State government. If it is true that they lack the greatest country in the world, America, and they lie against the integrity of the lab, and they need to respond. They need to do the needful, and that's just what we're going to do. So, if they said no, that means whatever result that the government are bringing, we're not going to take that. You want to do our own private autopsy and toxicology. And it's high time Baba Mohbad goes to Berekete, and it's going to be going to Berekete anytime from now. He should be on his way to Berekete. Maybe because of the... He needs to go to the station again on Monday. I don't know. Maybe, I guess they asked him to go to the station, to come to the station again on Monday. I don't know. But if that one is sorted out, he needs to be on his way to Berekete. So that is just it. Like I said, we haven't fixed a date of the protest. No police. We will inform the police that we're going to host a protest there, and that's just the way. Once the date is being picked, we will let everyone to know about it. We're going to mark that.
Hey, Bossman, thank you very much. Thank you. Can
I add in addition, please?
Okay.
My Honorable York Daddy, Alpha and Imam of our time, and Pastor of our time. Thank you very much. To everyone listening, I think obviously when people do say that certain underground thing going, a lot of people are doing a lot of underground thing to help this justice for Mohbad. People that are interested in America for that particular one, Bossman just said, it should be a great idea. I'm not in United States. I'm in United Kingdom, but to add to that addition, the UK as well will be willing to do the same thing, and we will get a letter from Baba's legal team to us what we're going to submit to the Nigerian House, why the American one is being in place. I believe this will help us to channel the news of this fake result and all these bala blue, blue bala, they are trying to introduce into the system of this justice for Mohbad. They will keep shooting themselves in the leg. Hey Joe, please, anyone that is in America that's interested, DM is nothing to do with any group or any team. You just have to do something collectively. Even if it's 15, 20 people that are available, let us do it together. Madam Lighton, please, I challenge you, ma. We that were in the UK, we have done it before, we will do it again on the same day. So that day, we will give them pressure from social media.
In fact, if care is not taken, we are going to take it again to DC. If care is not taken, we are going to disturb that White House there. It is an indictment. We take, they should respond to the US, lying against the US. They must respond to them.
We have been in this cause now for 9 months, and some of us are even trying to step down. We couldn't because of that spirit. So why not go all in, go hard, or go home? Obviously, there's only one choice. We are going in hard and not going back. So let us please, Mama Lighton, let's coordinate this together. We will visit that place. There will be a letter from the legal team, so they will be legally, and then they can submit that letter, and the letter will obviously, we will share the letter in the open for everyone to see what's in the letter, the content. So that way we can be able to use this avenue for that lab to please. In fact, we'll be pleading that we are Nigerians. Please, if you are coming for that peaceful protest, bring your Nigerian passports as well, just so that we tell them that we are Nigerian and we are the future of tomorrow. We actually want them. We actually want them. We actually want them to please take a legal action on that result that was being read out or being published in the newspaper. And that alone will give us that voice to the CNN and to the likes of big media. At the same time, BBC UK, Sky News UK are on the loop as well. They are waiting for so many things, and we will do it absolutely for free. We'll just give them this information. They will bring all this thing out for us in public. Everyone all over the world should see what our country is going through. So thank you very much. If you're interested in the America one, please send a DM. We'll collate how many people are coming. We know how many shirts we're going to print. Face cap, it's going to be summer soon. And then it's absolutely free. So you don't have to pay anything. Just be present at the venue or whatever date we're going to choose. And let us just submit this and let them know that this is what we want. Thank you very much.
Honorable Daddy and everyone in the house, just to